Hi guys, I'm now 10 weeks and 3 days pregnant and the nausea continues to kick my ass. I have seen the beta HCG graphs and I know that around week 9 and 10 it's sort of meant to level off and hopefully sort of start dipping again. So I'm really waiting for that, hoping it happens for me soon because I haven't really felt well for about 4 weeks now. So every day it's just this constant sick feeling, this bad taste and bad feeling in your chest and your guts. Anything you eat tastes absolutely foul. It's been very hard to stay hydrated. There have been days where I have been worried about dehydration. So the way I've found to try and get liquids into me is to either have things that are piping hot. So even tap water, if I'm going to try and get some tap water, I have it really, really hot straight out of the tap, like very hot as it'll go, and then I'll slowly sip that. Or then ice cold water out of the fridge. And in fact, most mornings, the first thing I do when I get up is to sip on sparkling water, which is that carbonated water. That can help ease some of the stomach acids and sort of just go down a little bit better than just tepid tap water would, which often makes me feel really nauseous if I try and drink that. Hot chocolate has been a lifesaver in the mornings as well. That has gone down quite well. But it is hard because sometimes I've actually fantasized about just drinking a glass of water. You would be surprised how difficult it is to get a glass of water down. And the fact that I've actually been wanting a glass of water has been a bit of a worry because I think maybe that really is a sign that I'm struggling with getting enough hydration. But then if I drink a glass of water, that will often bring up the heartburn, which is another thing I've really been struggling with. Or then it'll just make me feel unbelievably nauseous, like just so that I want to throw everything up. So yes, the constant nausea has been and is a struggle. Also, the heartburn. So that's been another symptom that is new to me. I didn't have heartburn with my first pregnancy with my daughter, but now I am definitely getting it. So one thing that seems to bring on the heartburn is if I eat sitting down. So unfortunately, a strategy to combat the heartburn seems to be eating standing up. So pretty much all my meals are eaten standing up now. But when I say meals, they're not really meals at the moment. For instance, last night for dinner, I had 2 pieces of white bread drizzled with olive oil, just toasted in the oven. That's kind of it, Sayo crackers I've been eating. So yeah, it's sort of just nibbling on things that bland. Mashed potato has not been too bad sometimes. But yeah, it's actually really, really difficult to eat and drink properly at the moment. You don't really have a way of moderating your hunger or thirst because you don't feel hunger or thirst. You just feel constant nausea. So yes, it is a challenge. And yeah, the heartburn. So I used to eat quite late in the evenings, like about 7:30, 8. These days, the last thing I eat now is as early as 5:30, 6. Then I sort of have about a half a glass of milk to try and keep the thirst at bay. And then I try not to have anything else to eat or drink before I go to bed, which is obviously then lying down, and lying down makes the heartburn a lot worse. So juggling the different symptoms, yes, it can be a challenge. Thankfully, the hives do seem to have settled down. So I'm not sure if it was an allergic reaction to perhaps a spider bite or something. And I've also now reduced some of the meds I've been on. So I've been on 6 milligrams of Proganova. Now I'm on 4 milligrams of Proganova per day, which is the estrogen. So perhaps reducing that by 2 milligrams per day might have helped settle down the hives as well. So thankfully they're not too bad at the moment. But something happened yesterday that definitely makes all these symptoms seem so much less bothersome. And that is that I had my first appointment with my obstetrician here on the Gold Coast, Dr. Sem, and we saw baby on the ultrasound screen for the first time since our 7-week scan. And I can't tell you how exciting it was. I mean, first of all, we were so relieved to see that strong heartbeat of 180 beats per minute. Dr. Sem was saying that's a very good heartbeat. And the baby was also extremely active. We actually saw the baby move, do quite a few movements. Baby was moving their arms and legs, and it was just absolutely incredible. So at 10 weeks, baby is about 4 centimeters long, so still really, really small, but I mean, definitely growing, but really looks like a miniature human now. Like the head is formed, arms, legs, organs are already forming, and yes, they're moving their elbows, knees, their kidneys are forming, and look, it was just absolutely incredible to see. I was so teary when I just saw that on the screen, and I couldn't stop thinking about baby last night either. When I went to bed, I could just kept seeing the baby on the screen and kept imagining the baby here in my uterus. And another symptom I've definitely been experiencing the last few days has been some twinges, a little bit of pulling sensation down where my uterus is. And I kind of think that maybe that's my uterus expanding and growing, but after seeing how active the baby was, and 4 centimeters is you know, some sort of definite presence in your body, I thought, I wonder if I've detected some of those early movements. Who knows? But anyway, it was extraordinarily exciting and just so heartwarming to see baby on the screen. And yeah, just absolutely incredible experience. And just looking forward to, hopefully the baby will just keep growing bigger and stronger and healthy. And it's just such an exciting journey.
Are you happy if I put a bit of Doppler to listen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
So very good. That 180, is it? Oh, new glasses. Yeah, very good.
Oh, what is it? 190?
180, yeah. So good.
Is that a good heartbeat?
Yeah. Higher is better. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, that's good.
All right. CRL. So.
Oh, that's incredible.
Very good. Yeah.